So I got a question here from our buddy Todd Prince. He's a swimmer, a really good one. He says that he's nationally ranked and he's on his way to the Olympics potentially. And he's in high school. He's 17 years old. And he's got a great coach. And it's because his coach is so damn awesome that he's been able to progress this far in his particular sport and potentially be one of the best in the world. The problem is that his coach is about to move to a better position for him, a better school, better environment for his craft, for his career, which is 100 miles away. He's inviting our friend, Todd, to follow him. The problem is, Todd would have to leave behind his family, his friends, his girlfriend, everything that he knows, and it will also be a strain on his family financially. He's wanting to know whether or not he should stay at home with the comfort and the familiarity of the environment from which he grew and he owes great gratitude towards, or take the call to adventure into the unknown and risk everything for what's merely a dream. I think you know what I'm going to say. And I'm not going to say it because of what could potentially happen to you if you choose following your dream or you choose staying at home, right? See, the thing is, most of us are focused on like what the result is going to be. Like perhaps you could be an Olympic gold medalist. That's not really why I want you to go. I mean, that would be a cool thing. The real reason why you've got to go is because this is that call to adventure that every boy faces between the ages of 17 and 23. I keep saying that, you're fucking 17. That not only end up in the attainment of some particular goal, because we never even know what the goal will ultimately be at the end of it. We think it's one thing, and a lot of times it changes. But because of who you'll become when you take that journey. Because now you're embarking upon a journey that's going to require the development of a lot of your character traits. You're going to have to become a new person. You're going to face a lot of challenges. The reason why they call it the call to adventure is because you're going on a fucking adventure. You're going out into the wilderness. I mean, these are ancient stories of going into the desert for 40 days, or Buddha going into the jungle or the forest and meeting the sticky monster, or even when the Knights of the Round Table, right, King Arthur and his guys, they all went into the forest, but they all went into the same forest from different directions. It's this call to adventure. You've got to go out and you've got to do it. Two things are going to happen if you don't do it. Number one, you're going to stay at home, but you're always going to be resentful. Dude, and it's not going to be anybody's fault. It's just that's the biological process. It's the energetic process. If you don't take that call to adventure, you're going to feel bad in yourself and guilty, and you're also going to look around at the people that you stayed for, and you're going to pick fights with them. Your parents, your friends. Fuck, that could have been me, and here I am with you. And it's not going to be their fault. Really, it's your fault. But you're going to get resentful towards your friends. And what about your friends? Here's the other thing too, dude. You don't owe anything to anyone but yourself. And I don't say that in a selfish way. I just say it in this is the reality of life. Your friends will have their own call to adventure. This is going to be real fucked up. And when they take their call to adventure and leave you, you're going to say, oh, I gave up becoming a gold medalist so you can go to the army or some other shit. Whatever their call to adventure is. Your girlfriend, same thing. She's going to have calls to adventure too. And your parents, totally different dynamic, but same thing. You're going to grow resentful. They're willing to take out a loan, like you said. That's great. You have good parents. They're willing to do that. It's going to be a struggle for you and them, but that's a part of their journey. That struggle is a part of their journey. They've got to grow in that way too. They can't be coddled. You can't coddle your parents by saying, look, don't take out the loan. They've got to grow too, and that's part of their growth, is those challenges. As parents, our journey is a bit different in that way. How much can we bend to send as a bow and arrow? How much can we bend and handle that tension so that we can let the arrow of our children into the future of the world? They're going to bend right now, and that's going to support everybody. The other thing that's going to happen if you don't go, besides all that guilt and resentment, is you're never going to develop the character associated with taking the call to adventure. Now, it's not to say that it won't be your last call to adventure, but you'll always look back at the first one. And guess what? You want to take the earliest call to adventure that you get. And I'm saying this to all you guys that are young. When that call to adventure comes, take it right away, because you're going to be resentful. You're going to get other opportunities, trust me, but they're not going to be like the first one. You'll always have an opportunity to grow stronger. That never dies. That never ends. You'll be a grandpa, and you'll have an opportunity to grow stronger by taking a new adventure. They're different adventures, each one of them. But that very first one is the one you'll keep talking about. I talk about my very early adventures often. And I use those stories of my early adventures to gain your respect, to gain your influence. Because you know that I don't just talk shit. I actually do these things. And I took these calls to adventure, and I'm here today to talk to you about it. That's the thing. If you follow your heart, because that's where the call to adventure comes from. It comes from your heart, it comes from your body. You'll be okay. Not only will you be okay, but you'll be 10 times better than okay, because you will have grown in character because of it. So my friend, very rarely do I make a video where I tell you exactly what to do. And of course, do what you want to do. But I say, take that call, go. Done.